He's one of the most successful male recording artists in our country's history and a great bloke. Guy Sebastian's career has seen him go from South Australian singing teacher to global star, thanks to hits like Like It Like That and, of course, Battle Scars.
And this year, Guy returned to the charts with his 10th album, Conscious, which featured some of his most personal songs yet. Now, Guy and his wife Jules are preparing to host their 5th annual Carols in the City concert in support of the Sebastian Foundation. And Guy Sebastian joins us live. Thanks so much.
Hello, Guy Sebastian.
Hello.
Now, we saw you open the AACTAs last night with your new single. You know, does it still get nerve-wracking playing to a room like that?
Yeah, it's always a bit weird. A room full of actors and people in the industry, it's a bit more dry than saying going to, performing at one of my own concerts, because, they're very dressed up and very serious in that room, so it's hard to generate any vibe. Now, but it was fun.
You get pretty personal on the new album, and Bloodstone's got sort of a, would you say, a gospel-y feel about it, is it?
Yeah, look, I grew up with gospel and soul music, and I think as my career's progressed, I'm getting more to a point where I feel like it does sometimes take, what is it, 14 years to find yourself?
Overnight.
Yeah,
overnight.
Exactly. But I'm 10 albums deep, and I'm really happy with the sound of this album, and just in love with music in general. I just love where music's at now. You listen to the radio and it's so diverse, and there's no rules anymore. So it's great. There's a great mix of electronica and soul, and just such an eclectic mix now. I love it.
And let's talk about Carols in the City. This is one of the most fun nights on the Christmas calendar. How did it start?
It started, I guess, it was an idea when we first started our foundation, and so the Sebastian Foundation was birthed a few years ago, and we wanted to have an event that we sort of, I guess, showcased all the things that we do as a foundation, but also had a bit of fun. So we started in Town Hall. We're now at Luna Park. So we've got Sam Moran, as you can see on screen. We've got so many great guests, and I think our motto is just quality. We don't just have people on stage because they're known. You wouldn't find Larry Emder on stage.
Yeah, I was about to say Larry won't get a call.
Singing carols.
You're lucky to find him on this show, because you only want quality people on TV and on stage. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
How did we get on here?
Mate, tell us about the Sebastian Foundation, because we hear about it this time of year. We support it. It's a great thing. But what's going on with that? What do you do?
Well, our main focus, our motto is families in need, but we've really narrowed it down to supporting women. So domestic violence is a huge issue, obviously, in this country, and so we've partnered with numerous shelters around the country, and we've done things on a functional level where we increase the amount of people that they can get in, because if you're in a violent relationship and you need somewhere for refuge, you've got a 20% chance of finding accommodation if you're a woman.
The stats are horrible.
It's not great, and we live in a great country, and I just think that our level of care should match, our amazing country. So we're trying to get that up, and we've worked with a bunch of shelters. We've renovated, we've made them into places that say we care for you, we love you, you're welcome here, this is a safe place. And then we do numerous other things. We support music therapy program in hospital. We're just, with the help of Woolies as well, I think it's about 50 grand worth of vouchers and stuff for families who are doing it tough, just to get a turkey and get some presents for the kids.
Good stuff. It's little things sometimes can make such a big difference.
Yeah, really great work.
But Carols is basically our marquee event, and Luna Park, December 16th. There's tickets. The SebastianFoundation.org is our website.
Look at you, little Mr. Sales.
I like it. Very impressive.
Straight into the plug.
Can I ask what Christmas is like in your house? The kids must be old enough now to really enjoy Christmas. Are they getting excited?
They love it. Their favourite is Elf on the Shelf, I've got to say. I wish I came up with that idea. I'm sure that bloke is minted now. But they love Christmas. I think, as most parents discover, you start to feel young again when you have kids, because you see that innocence and that joy for the first time, and I don't know, I sort of relive my childhood through them now, and I just love seeing their faces light up.
What about you for Chrissy? Because I imagine you'd have pretty much everything. Like Jules is looking at you going, "What? Here is a man who has everything. What do you want for Chrissy?"
You know what? I just want time. I think you know, we live pretty busy lives. You guys are working all the way through.
Right.
That's right. I just want to have some time to just do nothing. I mentioned off air I'm going to Adelaide. You know, my hometown of the Adelaide Crows, and we're just gonna chill, be a family. And the thing I love about Adelaide is it puts you in a mode of just relaxing. You know? It's such a simple city it's so beautiful, and it just makes me breathe.
And you're planning date nights with your wife at the movies.
Yes.
So that's all you want for Christmas.
We've got no grandparents here in Sydney, so at least in Adelaide, both of our parents, Jules and I, are there, so we can dump the kids on them and go and do things.
And some reinvention next year. You're always reinventing. Sylvie and I came and saw you at the Enmore. Fantastic show, by the way. But it's every time we see you, it's new stuff. It's new sounds, new shapes, new everything.
Yeah, it's funny even when I come on here and I see those sort of packages starting from the afro and. Yeah, look, I'm just inspired by music. Music's always changing, and I think you know, I'm a very keen listener, so every time I listen, I'm analysing and I'm trying to figure out what I can do new with my own music. And I think that is the key. That's what I try and say to artists that are up and coming when I'm mentoring them is you just have to evolve. You have to be in love with music and evolve with it.
Good stuff.
Well, very excited to hear you coming back and singing for us later in the show. Looking forward to that.
Some carols.
Thank you so much.
We'd give you some time if we could, but the Sebastian Foundation's annual Carols in the City, it's a terrific event. It's on next Saturday at Sydney's Luna Park. Information and tickets on how you can support the Sebastian Foundation, all the great work they're doing, over on our website. Thanks, mate. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.